Well, hello, everybody. How are you? This is another edition of Just Moments with Fred and Angela Jackson. That's Fred.
Praise
I'm,
him.
I'm Angela. We're here on tonight solo. It's just, I can't say solo. I mean, solo as in we're one unit. We don't have a guest on tonight, but you know what? That's not going to stop us at all.
No. But we do want to make sure that we let our guests that we're going to come on know that we're praying for them, we're
Yes,
praying for their
definitely,
family,
definitely.
believing God for them, through
For their
their
strength
time.
and their comfort and their
Yes.
peace. Definitely. So, thank you all for watching us. And just as a way of announcement, um, please be sure to like and follow our page if you haven't already. Tag a friend, let them know that we're on. To get the notifications when we're on, go ahead and click that little button down below on your phone or your device so that you'll know when we're on and you'll get the little notification that we are live or when we're dropping content. Go ahead and do that. Please follow us on YouTube at FA Concepts LLC. Also, you can follow us on Instagram as well. Also, I think the last announcement is to go ahead and go to our website, www.faconceptsllc.com, and look at the content we have on there. Purchase some of the material that we have on there and see how we can assist you in bringing your vision and your dream into reality by way of maybe you need a website revamp. Maybe you want some motion flyers. What do you
We do motion
motion
flyers, regular
flyers,
flyers.
regular flyers,
Yeah, we do intros.
outros. If you want something like that done, please contact us and let us know so that we can help you with your business and personal goals that you want to have.
Why don't you talk about the consulting for content solutions for a moment? It's been a minute, but
it has. So if you want information on how to even better your presence on Facebook or Instagram, just let us know that as well. We can offer our assistance in getting that done for you and go from there. We do free consultations as well.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to, since we were guestless, this time, kind of promote ourselves a little bit in what we do. I know we can't talk about your other side, but that we really want folks to take advantage of our other business. That if you got a need, or something to that effect. You're starting a business. Like she said, you're revamping. Sometimes we got to restart over. We need a fresh face. You know how you ladies go and y'all get them facials and all that stuff, and you feel fresh and you feel new. So
It's good to do that every once in a while.
yeah. So you might need that with your
Just a
website.
refresh. Yeah.
Or how you're building your business. You want a certain look. And so we want to be able to provide that for you. So, please go out to our website. Did you say the name of the website?
Yes, I did.
You did say that? Okay.
Say it again.
I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. It's www.faconceptsllc.com.
Yes.
So please, ma'am, please, sir, take a look, see, and see what we about. And if we can come together and make your dream a reality, as we say, we would love to do that.
All right. So with us not having actual guests on tonight, we were going to talk about a couple of topics that we've been noticing a lot of, and even some that have been brought to our attention. We might be a little out of touch on some of these, but we're going to still give our opinion anyway because we could do that.
Yeah, we kind of just go and relax with it, and just give it is just our opinion. So don't nobody take it that this is Bible, or even that we going around saying topics. Stuff. Yeah. We just kind of just cruising tonight. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Please let us know if it's disturbing, but I got a little music playing in the background. So we just gonna chill tonight.
And be sure to comment and give us some questions or give us your feedback as we are making our little commentary. I shouldn't say our little, because that means I'm belittling, but I'm not trying to belittle anything that we're saying. I'm just saying whatever we're saying. If you have a comment or a thought, or even a question, go ahead and type it in the chat.
Yeah.
And we'll be engaging with you all on tonight, even more than we have when we have guests. So let's make this interactive. We want to have a little fun.
Yeah. So if you got something that you can add to it, or there's something that you want to discuss, let's discuss. That's why I said the title tonight was Let's Talk.
Let's talk.
So one of the things that we've been noticing, we're kind of TV heads, kind of
a little bit.
Him
more than me.
Yeah, but when we do get an opportunity to sit down and
hey sis.
Hey now, when we do get a chance to sit down and watch, shows, we mainly, if we're watching TV, we're catching a movie or something like that, or I'm watching documentaries. Or some preaching or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but I do have some favorite regular TV shows. I do. But we've been noticing, and we even had this conversation with our daughter, Alyssa, that there's a lot of dating shows out there.
Yeah. And like 90 Day Fiance,
90 Day Fiance,
Married at First Sight.
And we're talking about actually taking a look at that. Hopefully we ain't too late. Taking a look at that and maybe making that a discussion on the show.
Yeah.
What's some other ones? There was one.
The one we watched that we really liked. The one you could only listen to their voice. You were behind the screen, so you.
Oh, that was the.
Love is Blind.
Yeah, Love is Blind. I think that was Netflix.
Yeah, that was really good.
We did watch that. Yeah, could have talked about that one. That was interesting. But base being, we are this year will be year 29.
I'm saying that to bleep you out.
We mean to bleep me out
because you forget how old I am. I'm only 25.
We gonna talk about that topic too in a minute.
I'm only 25, so don't you say you married me at birth or before I was born.
I did. The Lord spoke to me. The Bible says
no, he did not.
that our steps were pre-done. Preordained. That's what the Bible says. But that's right.
30 years for you this year. Congratulations.
Look at all of these. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes, sis. I'm 25
see y'all doing
plus.
That? Yeah, y'all doing that.
Actually,
y'all keep that up.
Let me rewind that. My daughter said I can't be 25 anymore because she's going to be, she's 27. So I say I'm 30 right now. I might change it to 35 maybe next year, but it's all right.
I can't wait for this last subject.
But congratulations on 30 years.
Y'all doing
Sis,
this talk.
I am 25ish. I told you I had to remember when we were at lunch the other day. I said, I don't even know how old I am. I had to ask you how old you were so I can count to see how old that made me.
Okay. Y'all
hey,
go ahead with that.
I'm drinking my own Kool-Aid. I'm making it and drinking it. I forgot.
Jesus. Is that what it does? Is that what it does?
You stir it up, then you drink it. Hey, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
I did. I couldn't remember. For real, I could not remember.
Jesus Almighty.
Anybody else have that issue?
They did. You see?
No, but
there was 30 for me, and I know that person. I'm not gonna say that, but I was like, okay, so
I think she meant married.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah,
That
'cause you
it's
said we're gonna
30
be married.
years for you?
30 years married.
Oh, okay. I thought
Or
you
is
might
it
be
30
stuck
years old or 30 years
I
married?
thought I might be stuck on the 30,
years old.
I'm stuck at 30. That's my age there.
Well, you remember I had one birthday. I had on my cake, happy 15th year anniversary of my 25th birthday.
Yeah, you gotta stop having these anniversaries.
I was celebrating the anniversary of my 25th birthday.
Jeez
So
almighty.
I've been, yeah, see, she said married.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. I believe ours is going to be 29, if I'm correct.
And this is 21.
Whatever.
Okay. I mean, this is year 2021.
Yeah.
So year 2021 is 29.
Yeah.
2022.
I know you ain't. I know you ain't trying to. You can't hardly ever remember trying to.
That's the date.
Trying to school me.
I mean, that's the date, not the year.
Okay. Okay. Show enough. So we've been, like I said, we don't watch a lot of TV, but what we have been watching, or we've been seeing, these commercials and stuff like that. And so we were kind of discussing it. So now we're gonna like really discuss it like right now. We were wondering what it would be like to have to date in this day and time. How would it be to have to start? I shouldn't say start over, but have to go out. Well, first of all, let's say it this way. So there are so many different ways to date or to find a date. You got all these apps. You got
thank you. So I'm with you.
So I'm gonna get to that. To that.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. But you got all these apps. You have these shows that we probably didn't even hit half of them.
There's so many more.
Yeah. So what's it?
That's loud.
Yeah, they'll probably be doing that. Each one to be different.
Turn it down. Oh, that's loud.
So you saying no at all? Folks are saying no. So you basically saying if you weren't married by a certain time, you would just be single?
No, I don't think I'd be single, but you know what? I mean, to be honest, I'd probably get wrapped up in one of them dating sites myself. Just a thought. I don't know. It's really hard for me to say because I haven't had to do this in a long time.
So you would have to create your profile.
I would probably create a profile.
So the idea is, are you going to be truthful or are you going to fudge it? Because you can't even tell your own birth age. So if you got to create a profile about yourself, are you going to be truthful?
I wouldn't.
Or are there going to be some,
They have to guess how old I was. They have to guess because I wouldn't even put the year I was born on it.
So one of the response is this is a different generation.
Right.
So
I don't know. It's really hard for me to say that.
Because one of the things I think that they still have now, I mean, of course, the pandemic has changed a lot, but one of the things that right,
LaShawn, I'm with you.
What'd you say?
I want to be married, so I'm not sure what I would do. You know what? I'm with you.
So let me ask a question then, since you put it out there, and I'll get back to my statement. Same thing I asked her, and you just do whatever you say, however you want to say it in the comments. Would you tell the truth in your profile, or would you fudge it up a little? And we ain't talking, and let me make this clear to everybody that's listening. We ain't talking you in your 20s or 30s. We talking currently. I have friends, I think I have a couple of relatives that they have never been married. They have been single throughout their life. And they may have dated, but They have never gotten married. But I think for them, I think because they've been single for so long, it's hard for them to the idea to share and all that stuff. So the question is, are you going to be true in your profile in this day and time, or are you going to fudge it up a little bit? And I'll wait for y'all response on that.
I'll wait for your reply.
True. You want to get someone who you truly, or why would you lie? Okay, so I'm asking
just
you.
My age.
Why would you lie?
Just my age. I have a problem with. So honestly, I don't like getting older. We're gonna talk about that in another conversation. Well, later in this conversation, I don't like getting older, so I don't like saying my age. I like when people guess younger than what I am. So that's me. That's me all day.
So everybody is saying so far, because I got a YouTube comment. I don't know what that is. Real House. Maybe they meant real age. I don't know. Oh no! Somebody asked, "Is that our real house?" I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you that's my real house.
It's bad though, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. You want to come see my house?
You tell the truth. You look okay.
I think
that's good. That's good for you. Wow. And I only say that because, like I said, I don't like getting older. I just don't like it. I know it's a natural part of life, and I understand, and I realize my real age because my body tells me pretty much every day how old I really am. But I want to defy it as long as I can. That's just me.
And does it in that sense? And I'll use Sis's response. Being a certain age, are you looking to stay in your age group, or are you looking to be younger or somebody older? You know, I think it goes different for keep your 25. I think it goes.
I don't want a 25-year-old though. Just for that, let me be clear about that. I don't want nobody that much younger than me. I don't mind maybe 5 years. That's tops.
I don't know either way. The scale
yes.
Up or down.
Yes.
Because I
don't want nobody super old. Because you better act younger than me. Because
So that comment says age shouldn't matter. They should appreciate you for who you are. So if it's a 25-year-old that's going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved.
They can't be younger than my kids. My youngest is 27. So I would not want anybody younger than 27 years old, even 30. My oldest is 32.
Wow. And how's that all like if you were dating somebody that was close to your kid's age, like since we know kind of where you are, we'll just say if you was dating somebody in their early 30s. I mean, how mature do your children have to be?
Oh, they have to be very mature. And I know my son would have a problem with that. My daughter might have a problem with that too. They would have a problem with that. Now, we know, I mean, I'm not trying to put too much of my family's business in the street, but somebody in my family married somebody, you know, close to someone, one of their children's age. So, like real close. And, you know, we, as family members, were able to get through that because they're like, hey, that's your choice. But for me, I don't know. And I think we were all, you know, all the family was pretty mature enough to handle it. But yeah, I don't know. But age shouldn't matter, huh?
Yeah, it shouldn't. That's what it's saying. I ain't putting her on the spot. That's the conversation. The conversation let me be clear. The conversation is about dating.
Yes.
In this
is all hypothetical.
Yeah,
he
all-
ain't looking
we-
for
yeah, we
no
ain't
no
going
boyfriend
nowhere.
for me, and I ain't
Oh,
looking for no girlfriend for him.
no. We were just saying, and we're getting ready to. I don't know if I should be saying this, but we're getting ready to go on vacation, and just the idea of that we still want to do that and enjoy each other's company, and looking forward, to it. I think is a blessing. I've started out, and I'll say it like this: I've started out with some people. It ain't no race, but I've started out with people that have gotten married maybe a year before me, a couple of years behind me, even somewhat in the same year, and they're not married any longer, or they married to somebody else, however that goes. And we said this in our in the show that we did with the Peavies. We understand because we've learned from them as well.
Yeah.
It's a constant work every day.
Every day.
and we know that there's mornings I get up, I don't like her, and there's mornings she get up and she don't like me. And she make it clear.
You get up in the morning and you don't like me?
Start off first thing.
Dang.
Why are you here?
Wow. Wow. In the morning.
In the morning.
That means you went to bed with that on your mind and wake up with it.
You ain't supposed to do that.
What?
You ain't supposed to do that.
I ain't never woke up in the morning and it's like, why are you here? It happens like gradually out throughout the day.
Did you say that? Ah, Jesus. We listening to church music right now. You said that.
It might happen throughout the day. You might do something, or But
my God.
But I don't wake up in the morning. It's like, because I always wake up
I didn't.
Good morning, love.
Yeah, I didn't mean it literally like that. But I was just.
That was harsh.
I didn't mean it literally like that. I'm just saying. You have your days, and sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with you. It just got to do with I got to get up. I got to go to that job and see them people at that job, and everybody is a target in that case, But my point is we work at it. We just don't, even if I go off to work and I'm upset in my mind, okay, I gotta, get myself together. So when I come back,
yes,
absolutely. When I come back, I'm not the same way when I left, and that's what's important. And so, because there's so many shows and podcasts and things of that sort, is that saying that people aren't willing to do the small things to make it? And so you think that these shows are going to create 90 Day Fiance. You go overseas and grab your fiance and you got to work it out in 90 days. What kind of...
And with a language barrier.
Yeah.
Or accents or whatever.
And I understand drama sells. I get that, reality TV sells, but I think there are real people that believe that. I really do.
And like Cassio was saying earlier, that it's a different generation now, and I think the kids now, unfortunately, are not as personally social as we were in our age. We didn't have all the technology growing up that they had access to, from when they were small children. We started getting access to computers by the time we was graduating. And I'm dating myself right there, but we didn't have computers to do our homework on or anything like that. So they've made this, this whole interaction thing less and less. We would have to go outside and play. They are on the computers. So that's where the difference is. And that's why, everything is now gravitated towards computer and online dating and not so much face to face. It's almost rare to have a relationship that was organically created.
Mhm.
And by that I mean you met him in the grocery store, you met him in the
That's
library,
the
you
stuff
met him
I'm
at
talking
church,
about.
you met him in a coffee shop. It's hard to have, you don't see a lot of those anymore because of the online stuff. People rather be at home doing just like we're doing on a computer, on your cell phone, on a tablet, and you scroll through the profiles and see the one that matches your list.
Okay, I want to pop this up real quick, but I want to respond to that and what you said. So, Sean said it's not easy. It's hard. It's a hard season, and intentional thought of staying connected.
Oh yeah.
So it is work, and I don't feel like some of these shows give that work. It's almost a fairy tale, or old school cartoons where the knight in shining armor is just gonna show up. So it's I think in that sense it's lost. They've kind of lost their luster. But what I was gonna say, when you use that example of the grocery store, I think the other part in time is a different time. Is women have always been strong. I would say that. I'm not a woman, but I mean, I know women have fought for, their rights to vote. They fought for their rights in the workplace. They fought for their rights in society in general. So in that's what I mean by they've always been strong.
Mm-hmm.
But, we are also now in that Me Too type of moment.
Yeah.
And so, that might be another thing too, where you talking about you might want to holler at somebody at the grocery store, and now with all these things of harassment and don't talk to me that way, or why you trying to speak on me, whatever the jargon is now. I need my daughter to be online tonight to help me with jargon, but it's I think it's even different on how you approach a female now from a male's perspective.
Yeah.
I'll tell this quick story. I remember when I was working in the institution, and they were telling me a story about a female officer,
mm-hmm.
and she had a button that was open. They had, rustled somebody, got them in the cage in their cell, and popped the button. Not that it broke, it just opened.
Mm-hmm.
And all the male officers were afraid to say anything because they felt like if they say anything, they're gonna be charged.
Right.
She gonna get them for harassment.
Right.
And so they had to find another female officer to tell her, hey, you had this happen, but they had to go find somebody. They couldn't even be comfortable.
Wow.
And that was, that was back that was back in the 90s. Yeah. So now if you thought like you want to say something to someone at a store or on the mall, it might go real bad for you. It might, then it might not.
Hey.
I think women are a little different, that they're a little bit more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
These days.
Oh yeah. I think women are more how should I say this? Women approach men now, where they used to kind of when we were growing up as well, but now it's like
that's right, Kasha. You darn lawyers.
Women are the ones that are proposing to guys in some instances.
Yeah, we've seen that online.
Yeah.
A lady takes a knee. Woo! How y'all feel about that? A lady taking a knee to propose.
Woo! To another woman or to a man?
Yeah, to a man. You seen it on Facebook.
Yeah. I've seen it both ways on Facebook.
Okay, well, let's just, we gonna get into all of
that. I've seen it. So that's something that could happen. And who's to say that they don't have that right? We can do that.
I'm just.
I think it's kind of rushing the dude, though. Is he ready? I mean, why you? I don't know.
I'm just saying this is less
Aww.
talk. Oh wow,
that's beautiful.
Shut up. Wait a minute. I got
every week.
I gotta pop that up.
Every week.
He making us look bad though. I'm gonna say that though. Shoot. Good Lord.
That's beautiful.
Good.
That's Lord. Beautiful. Now, do you like flowers? Answer me that. Do you like receiving flowers every week? Because let me just tell you my thing. I like flowers, but they have to be a certain kind because some of the flowers mess with my allergies. And don't be bringing me no flowers and have my nose running and my eyes.
So you can't just walk into a store and be like, "Oh, that's gonna be cool."
No,
Oh, she said, "Yeah." She
okay. Good.
We got to get the right flowers. So we don't do that. What we do every now and then. But now
I like roses. Yeah, I can tolerate roses.
And what's your favorite color? Rose.
Well, I like red, but I would rather have like the white or the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm specific. I make it hard on him.
Well, what I used to do is, and we trying to move away from that. If I was like at the store or something, I knew her favorite candy was M&Ms, so I bring a bag of M&Ms home.
Yes.
But
don't do that no more.
Yeah, we try not to.
And I'm having a problem with chocolate, so peach, yeah. So I like those too. So now, if he's at the store and he's thinking about me, you better bring me something healthy. No chocolate.
I was thinking about you. Here's a whole bowl of peaches.
Nah, not so much that, but
Yeah.
So we're trying to do better. What's the next topic? I think we beat that one a little bit.
Unless you guys got something else to say about that, we'll just leave it that it's.
Yes, little things matter. Little things matter.
It's just a different day and a different time.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, I'll just say this: at the end of the day, you got to want to put in the work.
You do.
At the end of the day,
you do.
You got to want to put in the work.
You do. And us talking about like the dating scene, it's just our perspective from the outside looking in, because we're not there and we haven't been there in almost 29 years. So it's hard for us to really say a lot about it except for what we see. So, we just know from organic. We met in high school. So that's how we got together. Now, we didn't date in high school or anything like that, but we met in high school.
But I wanted her. I ain't gonna even lie. I wanted her in high school.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't want him in high school.
See how cold? See the coldness? Do you feel the coldness, family? Do you feel the coldness, family?
Oh gosh. I knew he wanted me in high school, but I was not ready for him in high school. And he wasn't ready for me in high school because I was a hotmess.com, and I probably would have crushed his little spirit and had him I ain't gonna even say what I was thinking. But anyway,
she said she was gonna break me. That's what she said.
I would have crushed his little spirit. He would have hated me after if we dated in high school. But thank God for Jesus.
Hey.
But yeah, so that was our review of looking at something, and I still think we have some good advice for people in that arena. It's just that we're not there. We can only go off of memory and off of what we see now. So that's our stance on that.
Yeah.
And then
so the next topic we kind of wanted to talk about, and I'm sure everybody is watching one way or another, with the trial with
Chauvin.
Officer Chauvin. Well, he's not an officer anymore, so just
Mr. Chauvin.
Chauvin.
People say the George Floyd trial, but George Floyd is not on trial.
Yeah.
Poor thing is deceased.
Yeah, and we're not trying to persuade or say anything one way or the other, but what I was thinking about was just how over the summer, the idea of how much unity was brought together with everybody coming together saying that we needed some type of change. And in watching a little bit of the trial, noticing all of the different folks that have testified, and seeing that there was unity that way too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it's a time in our nation to show that across the board. My wife and I have just started this series from back in the 90s with Dr. Frederick K. Price called Race, Religion, and Racism. And this is within the body of Christ. And in listening to that message from the 90s, you would think that that message was just released now in 2020. Hey, what's up, sis? All right. We miss you too.
Yes. Hey there.
Good to hear from you. But the point that threw me off, sorry about that. What's messing me up about that is we're supposed to be the example. We're supposed to be the letter. We're supposed to be the weight. We're supposed to be the light. We're supposed to be that city sitting on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And to be where we hold old mindsets against a group of people, and we do it within a place where people should feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think it's a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
And so to see that folks in this, sorry, my Siri be like really listening to me. It seems like folks are starting to see now that, or they may have done that all along, but this seems to be. I've always said, and I know I'm jumping around, I've always said that I feel like before this trial was coming, that it was going to be bigger than the two people that were involved in it. It was always going to be bigger.
Most definitely.
And it's proving itself to be that way.
Most definitely.
So I just feel like, we need to get to unity.
Yeah.
With one another.
Well, we have someone that's in the profession. Maybe we should ask her a question.
Well, go ahead. Because we here to talk.
Right.
Let's talk.
So, so Cassia, how do you think that it's going based on the testimony that we
talk about, Pastor?
Talk about making you lose your train of thought. Oh my goodness. Hey D. But Cassia, what do you think about the testimony that's gone forth already? I've heard a lot of commentary on it. One of the commentaries is that there was some things that they allowed to be admissible that they should have objected to. So now that it's spoken, or they talked about how they felt, and someone was saying that the opposing attorney should have objected to bringing in someone's feeling, because the feeling is not supposed to be relevant. It's only what they saw or what they heard, and not what they felt. So how do you feel the testimony is going so far? No, that's a long question. You can respond as we continue to speak, because I know you might.
That was a lot.
I know I always give those mouthful questions, huh?
Good Lord. You just want to know how people feel about the idea of, are we moving? And I guess I just want to say, are we moving in a positive direction now? Is there a hope that we're moving in a positive direction?
I can answer that. I think there's most definitely there's a hope that we're moving in a positive direction, because that's what we really want, and we've wanted it for a very long time. So the hope is going to stay there, that we're moving in a positive direction. With this trial, this trial is like you said, it's bigger than the both of them, both Chauvin and Floyd. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than us. And the whole the verdict of this trial is not necessarily, it's historic. Yeah. Exactly. It's not about feelings per se, but we all have feelings about it. We definitely have feelings about how it went down, from when he was in the store to when he was out of the store to when he was murdered. We have feelings now about the trial. We have feelings about the people testifying and what they're saying, and how it seems like right now, because the opposing side hasn't had their witnesses come yet. But what we're seeing is, it seems like everything they're presenting to us shows and says guilt. And if it goes a different direction than guilty on one of those charges that they have before him, it's going to be really, really hard for us to accept that.
But I think in her statement, I agree that it's historic, because it's the first, it's not the first time, but it's one of those, it's a major time where the system is really being put on trial. The justice system, policing, policies, federal, state, local laws, all of this stuff now, even with all the stuff that we've seen there, where it looks like it's not good for them. We'll just say if it didn't go well, there's so much that now has to become a discussion.
Yes. Yes.
And just like we're talking, I'll just throw this in real quick, with the voter laws, the thing that's happening in Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, now I saw that they're starting that in Texas. I think people now are starting to have more of a voice. And so these things aren't just going to go away, because now people are leveraging everything that they can. That's why people were all upset, talking about MLB moving out of Atlanta, and the major corporations like Coca-Cola and Delta, and I think it was a couple others that spoke against it. But everybody forgot over the summer how corporations were very vocal about Black Lives Matter. So I think it's just a point now that some of us that are not familiar with politics, lobbyists for the most part, turn this down a little bit. Sorry about that. Lobbyists, that's Marvin. Hey, glory. Lobbyists basically ran and did what they wanted to do. They got the laws that they wanted changed. They got the laws that they wanted removed. But now we have people that are saying, hey, companies, if you're going to support this type of action, whatever that action is, well, we're not going to support you. Right. And so now you're seeing corporations say, hey, we gotta make some choices here. So that's why I go back to what Kasha was saying, that this is very historic, because it's not just so much that it's with the law, it's with the how we operate in life, period. Yeah. That if anybody even looks like they're going against the grain of something that's either wrong or not proper, people are going to come for them now. Now I know they're using this word.
Yeah, they're wearing it out now.
Culture word, and I gotta admit that I'm kind of cool about that because, you know, folks take words and make them their own,
wearing them out.
Yeah, and it had, you know, they need to let that go and find some new words now.
Yeah, and gosh, I agree. Wheels are in motion now, with a whole bunch of things, with them moving forward with those voter suppression laws in Texas, with whatever the verdict will be. I mean, we can't go backwards.
Have to go forward.
We have to go forward. We have to, and I don't agree that we have to accept it per se, not eat the whole roll on that. And what I mean is that we might understand that that's what the verdict will be, whatever it is, whether it's for or against him going to jail. But what we need to do is continue in making a stance and a statement, by fighting those voter suppression laws, whatever we can do, and make sure that we vote. We can't forget those ones in office right now that are doing things that don't align with our views. Because there was something that happened not too long ago. Oh, it was something in the newspaper saying that, was it McClintock or something, was talking about
saying people names. I'm saying names.
Well, sorry about that. Bleep. Anyway, there was a senator for California that was promising something for state workers, and some state workers were like, "Oh yes, we need him in," and I'm like, he's the same one who didn't vote against Trump. So why would you want to reinstate him in office if he don't have your views in mind, just because he's gonna give you five more dollars? That's not worth my vote. You're not gonna pay me off to vote for you after you've done something that don't align with my views. So that's what I'm saying. We can't forget the ones that have done something egregious or something against what we believe or stand for in our society, and continue to vote them in. We have to vote for people that align with our views.
Right.
So,
but I just want to say this, and we're getting close to time, and I want to talk about the other things, since y'all was earlier talking about y'all 25 and 30 and all that stuff.
You better believe it.
But the part that I really wanted to focus on is the idea of unity, and you're seeing that unity is happening in the streets. It's you know, there's people in Congress or whatever in some ways are trying to come together or trying to work on things. But the idea, and that's why I brought up this series from back in the 90s, that the only place where it seems that it's not happening is in the church.
Unity?
Yes. And that there's a division. And if the church is a place where the poor, the hungry, the downtrodden, the person that's in some type of need or has some type of issue is supposed to go, shouldn't we all be on one accord? Shouldn't it not matter what color you are, or what neighborhood you came from, or what country you came
from? But
it
seemed like it looks like that.
So as the world, and like Kasha said, the world is watching, I think we're also losing a moment right now as the body of Christ. And that's something that has to be rectified.
Yeah.
You know. So
that's another show.
That's my staple on that.
that's a whole nother show.
That's my staple on that.
There's a lot we can say on that, but we're going to go to
because we got about 10 minutes.
Our last.
Yeah, and so the last topic, I was telling her.
I agree, yes, Kasha.
Absolutely, and you know that statement, Kasha, and my wife's going to put it up. That's one of the pieces that Dr. Price said, that the Bible is very clear on there's no white race, there's no black race, there's no yellow race, brown race, There's only the human race. So if that's the case, where are there problems that we need to be separated, or you do that over there and we'll do this over here, and the two shall never meet.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what the Bible says. So just we, like she said, we could go on this for a minute. But the last topic that we wanted to talk about and see if we can get a rise out of y'all was a few of y'all that's on here that have commented, y'all still in y'all baby stages. You know, y'all still
baby stages.
Yeah, they still in their baby stages. Let me say it like this: if you're between 30 and 40, you still in your baby stages.
Dang, how old are you?
I know how old I am. After 40, that's when stuff started happening. So I wanted to talk about how people feel with growing old gracefully. So the issue with age, how have some of you that are 40 and over, not you children that are 20 in your 20s and your 30s, all that are in your 40s, because that's what I remember. At after 40, sometimes I get out that bed and it's like, ooh, this part, ooh. Wait a minute.
Where'd that come from?
What's happening here? Holy Ghost, what's going on here? So I want to know. Look it.
She a teenager. She's not a baby no more. She a teenager.
She's 41.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna. I'm putting that up anyway. She's still a youngster. That's my sister. I love her. But I was saying to her earlier, I'm like, man, this age here that first, let me say, thank the Lord that I'm even the age that I am. I don't worry about being 25 at whatever. I leave that to her. But I say thank you, God, that you allowed me to see another day. But I just be asking, can you take some of these aches and pains away? Can you take some of this? It's too busy to think about it. I can't. I wish I could say that. I wish I could say that, Kasha. But it's like, man, I'll get up, got to use the restroom. Then maybe an hour later, I got to go back. I'm like, I just went to the restroom. What is this?
You need to go to the doctor.
I'm like, or you get up this day and your head feels all dizzy. Now, see, I ain't alone.
I ain't got to go that much.
I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying.
Right.
It's like, it just seemed like it's different things that just take place. And it's like, oh gosh. And I feel like I'm still a young man. And I'm like, good Lord, if this is happening, what happens if as my mom says, if the Lord delays his coming and allows me to hit that 60, oh my gosh, what that gonna be like? Yeah, bone ache. Yes, bone ache. I don't have that too much, but it does happen. It's like, and it'll be like just one area, like a shoulder, and it'll be like all day. And I'm like, did I sleep wrong? What did I do? And then get up the next morning because you'll go to bed with it, get up with it, go to bed with it, wake up the next day, and it's gone.
Yes.
The body holds history.
Sis. We got and that's it too, sis. I can lie about my age all day till Jesus come. But my body gonna tell how old I am. my body will tell on me. And it's telling on me now, where some of y'all saw the post I posted on my personal page. I was having a real issue because I having an issue with having to go to the doctor. But I've been dealing with a condition in my right eye for a long time now, and they're watching it now. They're aggressively watching my eye because I have, they call it visceral gel in my eye that's pulling on my retina, and they're hoping that it doesn't make my retina detach or create a hole or a tear in my retina. So I'm being watched, and I don't even like the idea of them having to do surgery. They're trying to avoid surgery on my eye because they cannot guarantee that my vision would be what it is now. I mean, my vision is not bad. I have to wear glasses, of course, but with my vision, I'm almost 20/20 in this eye. I mean, almost 20/20 with my glasses in this eye, but they won't be able to guarantee me what it will be if they have to do surgery or if the retina detaches or tears. So that's what we're watching for. Part of age, part of genetics. Like you said, our body holds history. So part of age and part of genetics. So they're just watching it, and it just had me a little bummed this morning because I knew I had to go to the doctor. I'm like, oh Lord, I need some strength today. And even afterwards, because they have to numb your eye and they're all in there probing, and I really had a really bad headache after I came back from the doctor. So I was I eventually went and laid down in my bed because my head was hurting really bad. But it's part of age. And I'm not liking it. I'm not embracing it. I'm going to do everything I can to keep myself healthy and whole and all that stuff. So say that again, Cassia. What's wino helps?
Is that wine helps? Maybe
wine helps. Yeah, girl, get stiff.
So that was a big statement about your body holds history. So if you abused your body over time,
yeah.
What's I guess the question is how do you rectify that, or what's the best thing that you can do other than eating right and exercising? Oh,
Wine.
Vine.
The vine helps.
The vine helps. The vine helps.
What kind? I'm about ready to try whatever. Okay. But yeah, to partially answer your question, we do have a wellness coach on the line that could probably tell you and help you get your body tight and right. Yep. But one of the things that we both know just from experience is, the only way you can rectify something that you've done wrong is start doing right from this point forward.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we got
right, but woo, I was telling you,
we gotta deny our flesh and our cravings. I'm speaking to both of us. We have to deny what we what we want.
Hey, she said that thing. She said a word right there. I'm not gonna repeat that, but she said a word.
We have to deny what we want, and do what we know is good for us. That's why I'm glad that we're subscribers to HelloFresh, and I've been making the low calorie meals, and they've been so tasty that I think we can do it going forward.
Oh, I believe so. So I definitely believe that we can. I just I'm goofy about everything, and it's just just the idea.
Yeah, I agree, Kristen.
Yeah, as you're getting older, and these you get these small aches and pains, or these weird pains just come out of nowhere. And they last the whole day, and
Yeah.
then they go away. You know, that's the stuff that cracks me up.
Yes, sis. Your why has to be louder than your want.
Yep, I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
And I'm just looking at you. I'm not looking at you like do it.
Yeah, you looking at me like that. Now you looking at me.
And you know what?
Looking at me.
But that applies to so many different levels, though, sis. Your why has to be louder than your want. That goes from eating to spending to everything. I mean, you can apply that to so many different things, and to your entrepreneurial life, to your work life, your relationships, your spending, your eating, all of that. Your why has to be louder. And you have to recognize which is which. What's a want and what's a why? I mean, we know what a why, but sometimes when we want something real bad, that want seems like it's a why.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to recognize when they're trying to intersect, or when that want is trying to intersect, so that we can deny it.
Yeah. But I agree with.
Oh, you're welcome. You're liking it.
Oh, she healthy anyway.
I'm glad you like it. We love it.
Yeah, I had a good meal today. That was a very good meal. But I wanted to pick up on Kasha's comment too, that you know, you wanna enjoy life. You don't want to, you know, be so restricted that, you know, you put yourself in a box. You know, enjoy life. You know, be wise. You know, I'm just saying, you know, be wise, you know, in what you're doing. And, you know, every now and then, you know, you break from that, you know, and do something that you you know, you've done in the past that you enjoy, or maybe that you normally wouldn't do, something that you normally wouldn't eat.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that every once in a while we can treat yourself and have something cheap. Sometimes we go overboard and have the whole cheat day. Everything from breakfast all the way to dinner, and the last dessert is a whole cheat day. But I think if we have a cheat treat instead of a cheat day, then I think that will be better than having a whole day, just ruin the whole day.
Yeah. I agree.
But we have to get on track and deal with aging.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
Yeah, that's why Rashawn's comment was, I mean,
I love it.
That was the comment of that segment, that, you know, that history, it will explain it all. I mean, if you ride a car hard like that and you don't put no oil in it, you don't put no water in it, you know,
it's gonna break down.
Yeah, you know, so, you know, we in this country anyway have, you know, always eaten, overeaten.
Yeah, our meals are bigger. We have more fat in our meals.
Got more stuff.
Yeah,
more that we don't know what it is.
Oh, Love Food Day. I love it, Chris. I have to have a Love Food Day. Our favorite food, whatever that food is.
Yeah.
For us, we both love popcorn.
Hey, movie popcorn.
Yeah, we like popcorn. So that's our cheap treat. Our Love Food Day is going to include some popcorn
because we love movies.
Yeah, when we have a chance to watch them, yeah, we definitely do. And Lee, you get on all late. We about ready to close out. We needed your help earlier, girl.
Yeah, we need that. We need them young expressions.
We talked about those dating shows and all that. You have to go back and watch now. But anything else on that? I think that was about it.
Unless somebody got, I mean, you all gave some great, and I hope that if people go back and watch this, and that's something that they're going through, that you know, they'll look at some of these comments, because you guys gave some great wisdom
Yeah, thank you.
pieces
Thank you.
on how we can be better, you know. Oh, what? Oh yeah, and I that's something I noticed too, Kasha, that you do see more and more older people.
I love it.
You know, folks is and I think I saw a guy, it was like late last year, that smoked a cigarette every day or a cigar every day, something like that. But I guess his eating was a certain way, and he was, you know, in his hundreds. So, you know,
Yeah.
you just have to do what's best for your body, and like the statement that was made about, you know, the history, you know, it tells a story. And so, and some of us, we can't be surprised. We can't be surprised when you got up and your breakfast was a pizza and you didn't get up and do nothing after that. You turned on the TV. That was your exercise.
Writes down vodka. No,
You know,
you better not.
you know, so on and so forth. Your dinner was a pint of ice cream, you know, and you didn't do nothing after that. You didn't walk. You didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you got to counteract. Counteract. Shot every morning, really?
Man, that's probably
You know what?
what's keeping it going.
I've heard that said before, on something that I've seen.
So we are gonna put it up, but the comment from Kasha was made that her grandmother, was just passed at 98, took a shot of vodka every morning.
Man, if it burn your throat like that, what else is it burning out? It's burning everything. It's burning out all that old food that's been stuck in your intestines for weeks, I'm sure. Maybe it's not a bad thing.
No. But anyway, folks, we're gonna leave it on that. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for the conversation.
Yeah,
it was great, definitely great. What she say? What Lisa say?
That'll wake you up every morning.
Oh, I guess it will. So do us a favor. I'll probably put this out on YouTube probably this week. Share it on your page so people will check it out and see what's going on. We hope for the next Just Moments, we'll have our guest, because I'm excited. They just got some new news.
Yes. We don't want to share their news.
Yeah.
We want them to share it when they come on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully our third
month.
Tuesday show.
Yeah. But because they just got this news, they might be busy getting that together. But just the idea that I'm very excited. I'm excited that you're even connected with this group of entrepreneurs. So it's just a blessing to see this happening in this day and time. And everybody's, as Lecrae says, everybody's getting a chance to eat.
Right.
So I hope. Oh, go ahead.
And before we go off, hopefully you're still on here, LaShawn, but LaShawn has something coming up too that I think is very, very important.
Give me a second here.
And I really want us to be part of this conversation. My husband's going to find the flyer and hopefully put it up. But it's
I can't put it up
right
now.
You just had it.
Yeah.
It's a talk about COVID relief.
Hold up.
And I want us to really listen to that because we wanted to put that together and have that on our show as well to talk about COVID relief and the vaccine and all of that stuff. But
all right. So there we go.
The person that we were trying to get on our show wasn't available, but it's a show coming up on April 17th at 6:30 p.m. live on Facebook. And it's called Our Immunity and the Relationship with COVID-19 Vaccine. And she has some event panelists that she's going to have on the show to
people that know what they talking about.
Yes, she has a doctor and 2 other RNs, and she's an RN as well, and also will be a nurse practitioner really soon. I'm so excited for her, and I'm glad that I'm connected to her as well. It'll be on the Wellness and Fit page. Can you type? Oh, you probably can't do it. On type in the Wellness and Fit page. So whoever is watching, if you're not connected to Wellness and Fit's page, please do so and watch the upcoming discussion on our immunity and the relationship with COVID-19 vaccine. Because a lot of us as African Americans, don't want to take the vaccine, have issue with taking the vaccine, scared to take the vaccine, have false or faulty information regarding the vaccine. So as nurses and a doctor that will be on that panel, they can give you information that will help you make that decision on when and if you take the vaccine. Mine was at one point, I was like, no, I'm not taking the vaccine. And after hearing more information about it, because I was given bad information about the vaccine, and there's still some bad information about the vaccine that's out there that people are believing. And not just African Americans, but all nationalities are believing this information about the vaccine that might not be true. So now my thing is, I want the vaccine, but I don't want 2 shots. I want 1 shot. So I'm looking for that Johnson & Johnson. I am actively looking for anywhere where I can get an appointment to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. But anyway,
I'm gonna post the flyer, make sure the flyer is posted on our page after this. So just go to our page to see the flyer.
Or LaShawn, post your Wellness and Fit page. At them in the comments if you can.
Yeah.
If there's anybody else on that has something coming up that you want us to announce, go ahead and do that, because this is not just on Facebook, it's also on YouTube. So if anybody's watching our YouTube page that may not actually have Facebook, they'll have the information. So let us know, and we will include your upcoming event on our page.
You too, Kasha. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you for your comments. They were definitely helpful.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sis. The Wellness and Fit 30-Day Challenge Facebook page.
What is this about your birthday?
She said, I said any upcoming events. Your birthday is next month.
It's in May.
Next month, not April. So you're asking, put your cash app there. Maybe somebody will bless you for your birthday. You're welcome, sis. Thank you for taking time away from your homework. I'm sure that's what you did.
Yeah. Hope we added a little distraction for you.
Yes, and you can go back to studying. We know what's coming up. Put that $sign Alyssa Jackson up there for your cash app. Maybe somebody will bless you for your birthday. But all right, I think that's all we had. For us to not have a guest today, we still went over our time of. We try to be only at 60 minutes, but we went over 60 minutes because we had great engagement. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you for all the comments and for the people that stopped through for a little bit or stayed the whole time. Hey, there you go. Somebody just might bless you.
Shaba.
Thank you. Somebody gonna bless you. Watch. You're gonna get blessed. Your cash app gonna get blessed tonight before you go to bed in Jesus' name. You touching and agree. Put your hands up to the screen.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up to the phone or to the screen. Go on and put your hands up. Let me put your hands up right there. There you go. Somebody gonna bless you tonight. All right. That is enough. And we will see you all on the 3rd Tuesday of this month. And be blessed, everybody.
All right. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you.